Now, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has disclosed that it is prosecuting Nigerian promoters of the collapsed crypto billion exchange, CBEX, over their involvement in the alleged multi-million-dollar Ponzi scheme. Speaking at the public hearing convened by the Senate Committee on Banking, Insurance and Other Financial Institutions, an EFCC representative, Mr. Dein Whyte, revealed that investigations traced over 46 million in stablecoin USDT transactions to wallets identified as collection points operated by the scheme's operators. The report.
The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission says it is prosecuting Nigerian promoters of the collapsed crypto billion exchange, widely known as CBEX, over their alleged role in a multi-million-dollar Ponzi scheme. Speaking at a public hearing organized by the Senate Committee on Banking, Insurance and Other Financial Institutions, an EFCC representative, Dein Whyte, said investigators traced more than $46 million in stablecoin transactions to digital wallets used as collection points by the scheme's promoters. Whyte also disclosed that more than 1,200 victims have so far been identified in Lagos State and Ogun State, adding that the number of affected investors nationwide is likely much higher.
As at the point of investigation, was reading about 1.3 trillion. But the record that was held on the blockchain when investigation did analysis of what has come in to that wallet that we identified as the collection wallet by the promoters, by CBEX, read for over $46 million if you convert it.
Meanwhile, the Senate Committee convened the hearing while considering a bill to amend the Banks and Other Financial Institutions Act, following a motion calling for a full investigation into Ponzi schemes in Nigeria, with particular focus on the CBEX collapse.
This engagement is conveyed pursuant to the constitutional mandate of the Senate to consider matters of critical importance to the stability, integrity, and the resilience of Nigeria's financial system. Today, we are addressing two issues of national significance. One, the consideration of the bill for an act to amend the Banks and Other Financial Institutions Act 2020, SB 959, and the motion mandating an investigative hearing into the operations of Ponzi schemes in Nigeria, with particular reference to the recent crypto bullion exchange CBEX incident.
Declaring the hearing open on behalf of the President of the Senate, Senate Leader Opeyemi Bamidele said engagement with regulators and industry stakeholders is key to strengthening legislation and restoring confidence in Nigeria's financial system.
On behalf of His Excellency, the President of the Senate, formally declare this one-day public hearing of the Senate Committees on Banking, Insurance and Other Financial Institutions, ICT and Cybercrime Security, Capital Market, as well as Anti-Corruption and Financial Crimes on the amendment to the Banks and Other Financial Institutions Act 2022, SB 959, and the investigative hearing into the operations of Ponzi schemes in Nigeria, with particular reference to the crypto bullion exchange incident, hereby open.
Also speaking, Deputy Governor for Financial System Stability at the Central Bank of Nigeria, Philip Ikazo, welcomed provisions in the proposed amendment, particularly the creation of a registry for systemically important financial institutions.
We recognize among the key innovations, namely the establishment of a registry for systematically important institutions. And that is very well in order and would allow a much better and sharper focus on supervising and oversighting institutions that have critical impact in driving significant parts of our financial system.
Lawmakers say the investigation and proposed legislative amendments are aimed at tightening oversight of financial platforms, curbing the rise of fraudulent investment schemes, and strengthening protections for Nigerian investors and increasingly digital financial landscape.